Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Texas Rangers. Stay tuned for Rangers baseball next. Shelby Miller, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Big arm from Shelby Miller from the right side, 95 to 96. Good sinking action and a pretty good straight changeup. You'll know if he's on early if you see lots of swings and misses on the fastball. And if that's the case, the power breaking ball comes into play. When he's on, he can be awfully
leading
tough
off tonight for
Here's
Oakland,
Robbie Grossman,
the
and we
fielder,
are set for baseball
Robbie
here this evening.
Grossman.
Now here it comes. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Chu has a read on it. 1 away. And here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. He's coming off a nice game. 3 hits, 3 RBIs, clutching up. He's the guy they want up at the plate right now when the game's on the line.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Backhanded, and they're 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way, and this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Chris Davis, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him, and that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, 2-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now the 3-2 pitch, lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. A's 0. Rangers coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Brett Anderson gets the ball for Oakland in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. It leads
Leading
things off here in the
Rangers,
bottom half of the first.
the center fielder,
Ready with the
Delino
first pitch. Here it comes.
DeShields.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And Dan, Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 now. Anderson, a native Texan. He was taken in the 2nd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home
right
half
fielder,
of the first in a scoreless
Hunter
ball game.
Pence.
Striding in, Hunter Pence. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson.
1-0.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 in the air out to left. Grossman moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in, it's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, and the runner back safely. He's set, and the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
0-1, here it comes. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys who were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
The 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw, and he's pulled out on a close play at first.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Here's Joey Gallo now. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. To Shields. Stands at second with two gone. And now the runner's trying for third. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Grounded to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Rangers leave one. Still no score. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Olson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Chu has a read on it. 2 down.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, number 22.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Laureano is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Odor is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The designated hitter, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And this is off the corner and
Nope,
low. Ball 1. Slow roller out to short. To his left, Simeon. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Athletics
okay,
are
we're going to get one
challenging
more
the
look at it
previous
right
play.
here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge
the call
there.
of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and he's looking to turn things around. ice cold at the plate in recent action. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Rugnet Odor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rugnet Odor. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single
the
up
third
the middle.
baseman.
Yeah, watch your
Number
lips right
21.
there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in, Patrick Wisdom. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Slap hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing
Batting
in the goal,
ninth.
but he crosses them
catcher.
up and goes the other
Jeff.
way with it, making the outfielder cover a
Nothing.
lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Jeff Mathis. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now in the box, Josh Fegley
Leading
comes
off
in
for the
after a
Athletic.
day of rest yesterday,
catcher,
so we'll see if it did
Josh
him any good.
Fegley.
Miller into the windup. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94
Batting
miles
none.
an hour is good,
The
but
shortstop,
not as impressive as
Marcus
it used to be. Professional
Simeon.
hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, Marcus Simeon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs as of yet and 4 RBIs. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you can do anything about it.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 0-2. A ball hit to Andrus at short. Scooped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The
Had to
fielder,
protect
number
there
8,
with 2 strikes,
Robbie
and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Two and 2. This is flared out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They're down 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and up to bat
Leading off
next to
for the
Lino
Rangers,
DeShields.
the center fielder, Delino.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So
Now
one
back.
away. A couple of teams
The right
out of the
fielder,
AL West doing
Hunter.
battle in this one. So let's check out where they
10.
sit in the standings entering play here today. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it
The
away
batter,
without
number
much
1.
trouble for the second out.
Shortstop,
Boy, sometimes they
Elvis.
say you hit it hard, good things will happen.
Andrew.
Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And There's a line drive base hit to left field.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to put that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat hit out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Stepping in, Joey Gallo.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Asdrubal
Here now is Cabrera, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. First offering on its way. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Andres over at second. Gallo at first, 2 out in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay.
Now
That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rangers lead this one 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Miller's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Odor backs up a bit and he takes charge for the 1st out.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Stays alive, still 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Rougned now.
Leading off for the Rangers,
One of the keys to securing
the
the
second
win.
baseman,
They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, that's just a case, D-roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes.
The
Jumps
batter,
ahead 0-2.
number
Then
21.
a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Patrick Wisdom. He swings and misses. Throw down. The throw holds him off the back.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
0-1 count. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
See
the
that
catcher,
this
number
wasn't
2.
that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Stepping in now, Jeff Mathis. Oh, right back to him on the mound. One there. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch
The
like
center
that
fielder,
that's below the
number
zone.
3.
And if you do anything
Delino.
with it, most of the time, this
Just
will be the
deal.
result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Standing in now, Delino to Shields. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. In there, and it's even at 1.
21.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
Stepping
with the
in and ready for another shot. Matt Olson. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Miller gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
The 0-1. Hot shot down the line. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until
Now
this point, Dan.
Second
but
baseman.
right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Olson on at first, nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Odor. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting.
An early
Number
look at the
22.
line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And this will be hauled in by Andrus for route number 2.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Josh Phegley.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Josh Phegley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And it's 1-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now Miller on 1-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out with the man at first. Full count now. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. The A's strand 1. They're down 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Hunter
Leading
Pence.
off for the
0 for 2
Rangers,
for him to this point.
the right fielder, Hunter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Heading out toward shallow right. Piscotty on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis.
Into the box now.
Andrews.
Andrews. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here it comes now to Andrus. Ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Ready once again, Joey Gallo. A hit in 2 tries so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And now a pitch on the way. That misses 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bullet back up the middle. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rangers set down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Digging in, Marcus Semien. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
In now, Robbie Grossman. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
3-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Gallo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So striding in, Matt Chapman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. A's are gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. To the plate now is the designated
Leading
hitter,
off for the
Asdrubal
Rangers,
Cabrera. He
the
singled his
designated
last
hitter,
time up.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Ball.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
A 1-1 count now to the switch hitter is Drupal Cabrera. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Laureano has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Stepping up to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming, here it is. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Stepping into the box, Rougned Odor. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this will be fouled away. From the stretch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. He's on the move again from first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Ball
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Choo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lifted into center field. Laureano is under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 21.
Stepping up now, Patrick Wisdom. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
All ones the count.
A runner on first with 2 away. Lined hard toward right center. Laureano is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rangers leave 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Arlington. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. In now, Stephen Piscotty. And guys, seventh
off for
inning
Oakland,
already. Hey, I'm not
the right
complaining,
fielder,
but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And he lays off there 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Piscotty, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Miller into the windup. Here's the 1-1. Softly hit here to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Chris Davis.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ball even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Line toward the alley in left center. DeShields is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job at keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
2-1 to the A's first baseman.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Popped up. Gallo over to his right. And that retires the side.
Ladies
1,
and
2,
gentlemen,
3 go the
please
A's.
join us for
They
the
trail it here,
traditional
2-0.
seventh-inning stretch.
Digging in, Jeff
Leading off
Mathis
for the
will be the
Rangers,
man to lead things
the
off here
catcher,
in the bottom of the 7th.
Jeff Mathis.
First pitch on its way. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Delino DeShields.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Delino DeShields. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Laureano moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
And that's going to be a base hit for Pence.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock.
The batter,
And in today's game, where every
shortstop,
manager is employing
Elvis
hundreds of shifts,
Andrew.
to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here.
Rodney.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. And he takes ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Andrus hits a little over the 270 mark. Line drive to center field. Laureano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Texas. They're up 2-0. Sean Kelly will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all four quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
At the plate, Ramon Laureano. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Striding into the box, Josh Fegley, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Profar at second. Laureano on at first with nobody out. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
There's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is DeShields. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Chris Martin is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 31, Chris Martin.
Next up for the A's, Robbie Grossman. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. DeShields is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, 0-1. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Laureano is digging for home. The relay, and he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Here's the 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
He's set. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit hard up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup
Leading
hitter,
off for
Joey
the Rangers,
Gallo. Hit the ball pretty
the
well in his
first
last
baseman,
at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
At the knees, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. His past history with Fernando Rodney comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Buchter
please.
answers the call
Now
looking to get this one onto the 9th
Number
inning without
52,
any trouble.
Ryan Buchter.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Ball 1, no strike.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. On a line, that's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This is line to left. Grossman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rugden Odor.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rugden Odor. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Here's Chris Davis now.
Leading off for the Athletics, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. A pause and the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
1-2.
Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
Your
Number
attention,
55
please.
takes the
Now
mound as
pitching
he's
for
been
the
called
Rangers,
upon to pitch.
Number 55. Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Standing in now, Matt Olson. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Count remains at 0-2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. This one's down to third. 2 is left. Wisdom in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 22.
So coming to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Drilled to the left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-Roll, of not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Laureano is off of first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Throw over to first. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue. Here now the 2-2. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Simeon.
At the plate, Marcus Semien earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, super successful for that moment, but this is a completely different situation. And with no one standing on third, he's going to have to drill something into the outfield in order to get a ribby.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This is hit sharply to the left side. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. And some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's 3-2 Oakland.
Ladies and
Trinan
gentlemen,
comes
your
on looking
attention,
for a
please.
save here in the bottom
Now
of the ninth
pitching
inning.
for Oakland, number 39, Blake Trinan.
Now at the plate, Patrick Wisdom.
Leading off
He
for the
lined out in
Rangers,
his last trip,
the
so
third
looking
baseman,
for better fortunes
number
here.
21.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 0-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The pitch.
Nope.
Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has
Now
a good
batting.
fastball. And what does
The
he
catcher.
do? He just throws this
Jeff
good fastball right
Mathis.
by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jeff Mathis. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch
The
on the
center
inside
fielder,
half of the plate
number
right there.
3.
Trying to bust him in, D-Roll. He
Delino.
fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the
Steele.
pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Set and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run
Now
over at
batting.
first base.
The right
now,
fielder,
with 2 outs,
Hunter.
it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So digging in now, Hunter Pence. Career against Blake Trinan. He's gone 3 for 6. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball
Count
1,
1-0.
well below the zone. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And that's going to be your final out here. And the A's have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The A's came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Buchter claims the win out of the pen, his first. Blake Trinan records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out west in the American League, the A's grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-2. Robinson Chirinos collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits as the Astros disposed of the Mariners 11-3. The Angels racked up 11 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-2. The New York Yankees allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 5-3. The Blue Jays totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 8-1. The Boston Red Sox took down the visiting Orioles 3-2. The Indians combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 6-2. The win was their 7th in a row. The Detroit Tigers hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 8-4. The Mets knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 8-2. The Philadelphia Phillies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-3. The Nationals swatted 4 home runs in this one as they sank the visiting Buccos 14-6. The San Diego Padres combined for 10 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 4-1. Cody Bellinger was a clutch performer at the dish with 4 RBIs as the Dodgers nabbed the win from the Brewers 6-5. The Colorado Rockies got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 2-1. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.